So after we don't explain the meaning of the huruful hijab, then we also don't explain the differences. Why make there is a differences in terms of the numbers of the huruful hijab? We explain say some people and say and then 28, others say and then 29, others say and then 30. I will give some of the reason why make this one happen. Why is the other one they wouldn't say 28? Now because they not include the Hamza and they not include again the Lam Alif. Because they believe say that Hamza they can use them as a variant pantab the Alif itself. So now make them not include that particular Hamza again for making will be part of. Then why is the other one them the one they would say 28 again, they don't include Lam Alif? Because they believe say now the Alif now then they add part the Lam when they be Lam Alif. So this one now because of that one the first stage is now the standard, now the standard Arabic code self. Then now the other side we explain that the one they would say now then 29, now the one where they add the Hamza. The one where they say now 30, now the one where they add the Lam Alif, they add the Hamza, they add the Lam Alif inside it. So now when they talk on the division of
letters into three groups. The letters of the Arabic alphabet, they're divided into three groups. And we can explain that particular groups there. They tell you say Arabic alphabets are divided into three groups from the following two main roots, Tafkheem and Tarqeeq. So when they get this division of the Arabic alphabet, where they don't divide into three groups, from this main root here, what are the origin of them, of this particular group, where they call it Tafkheem and the Tarqeeq. Tafkheem and Tarqeeq not even be the groups, but when they get them groups there from this particular two main groups, these two main roots, sorry. Now from these two main roots, we get this particular three groups there. But before we explain the groups, let me explain first what do they mean by Tafkheem. What do they mean by Tarqeeq again? After looking at Tafkheem and Tarqeeq, then now we go explain the groups. When they say Tafkheem are the heaviness, where they enter at the body of a particular letter, where before say in the cause the pronunciation of the letter they be like a sound of vibration or a sound of echo. Now you could see here they say it is the heaviness that enters the body of the letters, that the mouth is filled its vibration or echo. So this one we understand. So let's say Tafkheem now the heaviness where they enter at a particular body of a letter, whereby when the individual in the pronounce and the mouth they feel the sound of vibration. Then now example of this one we understand like the ba, we say ba. You don't call it ba, you don't feel like the mouth and they make something like vibration, in the pull out vibrating sound, and they get that echo sound inside. Then the Tarqeeq now, Tarqeeq in are the opposite of the Tafkheem. Tarqeeq it refers to the lightening or the softening of the pronunciations of a letter, making it sound thin or light. When they say Tarqeeq, now when you pronounce the letter, you make a light, you know they pronounce that heaviness. You know there is no heaviness when they enter now the body of a particular letter, and there is no sound of echo or there is no echoing sound. Any sound like echo like. So Tarqeeq is the opposite of the Tafkheem. Now, example of Tarqeeq, like the ta, when you call it ta, you feel them, you like ta, compare traditional to Tafkheem, una ba. And what are the method what they use by this particular side of Tafkheem? The method when somebody don't pronounce this, information saying but take this particular back of the tongue in the reason something like the for me to have this upside of the mouth. For making you able to pronounce the Tafkheem, you dey make like the tongue the Aesop side at the back of the tongue, like in the Aesop. Ba. You dey see the echo of the sound compared to the Tarqeeq like ta. So not to the same one. So now let me explain the groups. We get group 1, we get group 2, we get group 3. Group 1, they say letters that are always Tafkheem. Group 1 now inside they will get the letter them when we proceed, them always not Tafkheem. So from the Arabic alphabet, as I tell us, they divide them into 3 groups. So the first group now, and the letters always are Tafkheem, as we don't understand the meaning of Tafkheem. And the letters there are the main letters of Tafkheem, one of the 7 letters. We don't understand the letters there by memorizing the following phrase, one of the khos, do, pin, qir. Khossa, daratin, qid. When we memorize this particular word, it will help we make we understand the 7 letters. Make we just say from the khossa, and what is khossa, daratin, qid. Now from this particular one, we don't understand the letter of Tafkheem. Look the kha, look the sa, look the ba, look the ra, look the ta, look the ta, look the va. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these 7 letters are the letter of Tafkheem. So inside the second group, we get the letter that now before say sometimes you pronounce them with Tafkheem, with the heaviness, with the heaviness they enter at the bottom of a letter and they read the echoing sound, or sometimes you pronounce them with Tarqeeq, whereby they make and they become thin and light. Now, example of this one, then one that they work on 3 letters, either the alif mad or the lam in the name of Allah or the ra itself. Let me explain what the alif mad. This alif mad, when are the stretching mad where you use by the mad tabiri for making go draw into haraka. This particular one, sometimes when you make a particular mad, the sound they come on like Tafkheem, where the heaviness they enter the bottom of a letter and they really echo sound. But sometimes when they make a mad, when they draw on a particular letter, when this particular mad to be a deeper, sometimes and they become thin and light. Example, like when they say qa, 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 as you see this one, qa, you do one qa, you feel the heaviness fan. But you know we say because of here don't become Tafkheem, you don't make a heaviness, then now you can make a man the same. So this one will be more. You're not gonna make it as small. You go just make it now ma. So you see this one now, the mad sometimes in the pronounce as Tafkheem qa, sometimes as Tarqeeq ma. So you know we say qa, ma, la, qa, ma. So you see the differences between them. And the second one again, the letters they will go sometimes it can be Tarqeeq and sometimes it can be Tafkheem, like the lam in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The lam in the name of Allah, sometimes it can be Tafkheem, sometimes it can be Tarqeeq. How it go be Tafkheem? It go be Tafkheem, it go make the heaviness in the enter at the body of a letter and the echo inside will come out. If it be say the letter wey dey pass, it get fatha or either dhamma. Take example, qala Allah, qala Allah, qala Allah, qala Allah, la fatha na dey inside it. Another example then. But you go make an like this one, so we will say Allah, Allah. It is saying Allah. But sometimes this one is not fixed. Sometimes it can be Tarqeeq again. It can be Tarqeeq, they make a light one or thin. Example, now where is a kasra? You pass a letter with a kasra, then you can meet up the name of Allah. This one, they make a light one, like Bismillah. Bismillah, kasra. Bismillah. You know what say because of here Allah, then you say Bismillah. This one is wrong. Now the last one again that the ra. The ra sometimes it can be Tafkheem, sometimes it can be Tarqeeq. Like here example, Rabbukum, Rabbukum, Rabbuna. But here now, ri. Like example, you say ri. You know we make it like ri. It says the letter is thin and it light. Like example again, Fir'auna. Sometimes Tafkheem, sometimes Tarqeeq. Then now the third group now the letter of say he always not Tarqeeq. And this one now the letter then now always remain beside the 7 we don't pull when at the host of God in cave and beside the alif mad, beside the lamb of Allah and the ra. All the balance one then now then can be Tarqeeq.